long time no see. And that's because I have lately had a lot of issues with, I say lately, but it's probably a lifelong thing, with following through on like the vlogs that I start. I never finish them. So one of my main goals for today is to just finish this freaking vlog, because I have so many like 3/4 of the way filmed vlogs. I'm gonna have to take a look at the footage, which is always a nightmare because then I have to try and figure out what goes where. It's just awful, and I don't know why I keep doing it to myself. But essentially I will see if like I have to scrap them entirely or if I can use them. And other than that, I do know that I have a bunch of videos that are like filmed that I need to edit, and I just haven't figured my life out to do that. The dogs and the cat are playing, sorry. But anyways, I just wanted to post something, for God's sake. So here we are. So it is 7:30 in the morning, I think. Actually, it's almost 8, but I'm going to be making breakfast. And I am in the mood for like something savory and yummy, but at the same time, I don't really want to put in the effort to make that. So it's kind of an interesting conundrum here. But I'm just going to kind of like suck it up and make myself a little savory breakfast, because that's what I am craving. I'm usually more of a like savory than sweet breakfast person, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm not really doing anything too complicated. I'm just going to cut up like a slice of ham and put that in a scrambled egg and then have a hash brown with it. So nothing that exciting. Bless you. There we go. Wow. I just had a moment of panic because my air fryer like grill thingy was not working, and that was going to be tragic because I use that thing all the time. Also, it's not even old, but there we go. It does sound like it's dying, but I promise it's fine. Do I want 2 slices of ham in it? I feel like one's probably enough. I'll do one. Anyways, you might notice I don't have a ring, and that is because we had to send it back to be resized, and the place where the ring was purchased was online only. Turns out FedEx lost my ring. So anyways, they finally confirmed that they had lost it yesterday. So we contacted the company, and like they are going to replace it, obviously. Like it was a prepaid label and everything, so it wasn't our fault, but still, you know, not exactly the ideal situation. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting on that. I think I want 2 eggs. I always get 1 egg and I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be enough. But then 1 egg ends up being like it's absolutely nothing. Anyways, last time we talked, I was in California and I did this whole I've posted videos since then. I keep forgetting that because I keep filming stuff and then not posting it. So I'm like, have I posted anything? But yeah, I did post a couple of videos since then. What a struggle. Honestly, I need to figure my shit out. It is so annoying. And that is one of the plans for today, is to really kind of sit back and be like, okay, what the hell do I need to do to not feel like an absolute just mess? So if I can kind of figure out that list, then I can come up with a plan. It's like, in order to post the videos, I need to, and I don't really need to, but I'll feel better if I kind of have like a schedule and know when they're going up. But since I haven't done that, I therefore haven't posted or like filmed anything. And obviously, you're seeing this partially, like you're seeing this in December. And clearly I'm not doing Bookmas this year, but I do want to do like something smaller for Bookmas. The problem with Bookmas, love it, honestly. I've had so much fun with it, love doing all the videos and everything. But I like just feel the need to top myself every year. Not in that way, but I feel the need to like do everything just bigger and better than the year before, because I'm like, oh, why are people gonna watch if it's like the same shit every year? But it still is basically the same shit every year. Like, what? Essentially, I am my own worst enemy, and I have such high expectations for myself, and it is very, very frustrating. And that's not really going to change, but it is kind of something that I'm still trying to work on. I know it's going to be kind of a lifelong battle, but it is what it is. There's certain things I just can't change about myself, and we're just learning to work around them. But yeah, I feel like those are the only updates I kind of wanted to give you guys right now. I'm going to finish making my breakfast, and then when I actually like sit down to kind of take a look at my to-do list and everything, we'll chat then. What is even happening? I need to stop. Maybe not surprisingly, but cleaning my room is definitely one of the things that is on the list for to-dos. But first of all, I am going to get dressed. I've really been working on getting dressed for the day because winter is a tough time for me. I just really struggle with the lack of daylight, not really being able to like go out very much. So I am trying to do things that make me feel better and more like a human, and getting dressed is actually one of them, surprisingly. Who knew such a small thing would make a huge difference, but it does. I have this Christmas hanging that my mom made that needs to be hung up actually, but I need to get like a dowel for it. But look at how freaking cute it is. I'm so obsessed. I need to get something to hang it up, and that has been, for some reason, a giant task for me. But anyways, today's look is just gonna be a slicked back ponytail because I cannot be bothered. I need to wash my hair tomorrow, so it's whatever. But I'm gonna pick out some earrings because that always makes a huge difference. These ones are super, super pretty. I got these when I was in California, and they would definitely match really well. But I don't know if I want something that big today. I say as I then go to grab these, but it's like a different kind of big, you know what I mean? I don't know. I think I'm gonna wear these kind of thicker, chunky. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. That's what I always do if I have my hair like back and up. It just makes such a massive difference to wear earrings. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I'll also throw on a necklace too, but I don't know. I guess I could do this one. I didn't know if a necklace was the vibe today, especially with how big earrings are. Does that look bad? No, I feel like that actually kind of looks cute. I don't know, I like it. We're gonna go with it. Oh my God, this table is such a mess. Okay, it's fine. I don't normally film at this angle. I never really sit on this side of things, which really I should, because then I can see the whole house. Like I can see everything, but for some reason I sit facing the wall. I feel like because it's then I can see the window. I don't know, this is really changing my whole perspective on things. But anyways, I'm sitting here because I wanted to have the Christmas tree in the background. But before I actually, oh hi Archer. Before I actually dive into work and get into things, I am going to take some time to journal. I do try to do this a little bit earlier, but as much as I got up early, I am kind of getting a later start to my day. I don't know, it's just, I have a problem with like procrastinating and stuff, and I still haven't really figured that piece of my life out yet. So yeah, I was procrastinating this morning and am only getting to it now. Better late than never, it is what it is. I am going to take some time now to, actually I'll probably do a little 5-minute meditation first, and then I'm going to journal. And I journal in Notion, which is why I have my laptop out. I just don't really like writing by hand. I pretty much have changed to doing almost everything in Notion, which is a recent thing. I've been doing it for about a year now, but I've been liking it. Unfortunately, because I haven't been the most efficient with my time, and especially my mornings lately, I haven't been able to do a like more than 5-minute meditation, but it's fine. At least like I am getting in those 5 minutes. I'm also still waiting for my medication to kick in, so I'm still kind of scatterbrained and kind of forgot what I was looking for. But I'm looking for meditation. Whew, struck. Okay, so I have 5-minute morning positive energy meditation. This is from, I'll try and remember to link it down below, but pretty much all the meditations that I do are from a YouTube channel called Great Meditation, and then they have a separate YouTube channel for 5-minute ones. So there are plenty of options there. I have relocated to the couch because the next few tasks are things that I can watch TV while doing. So I'm currently watching Canada's Drag Race and quite enjoying it. I'm on, like, it's the newest season and I just started it, so I'm not very far in, don't really have too many feelings yet, but I'm getting caught up. So I'm on the 3rd episode now. But now is the time where I'm going to take a look at the to-do list that I set for myself yesterday and see what's on there, what like can kind of move around, and also decide what I'm starting with. Usually I would like to kind of do this before and have an idea of what I'm going to start with beforehand, because usually when I wait, it does lead to procrastination, but I've already been doing that today. So, I mean, it is what it is. All the notifications at once. Wow. But I have this little notebook here that has been super, super handy. So I originally got this with the idea of like for to-do list videos, I would just write my to-do list in here so then I had an actual physical copy, but it's kind of ended up being like a catch-all brain drain for me. So I have tried to have like brain drains in Notion, and just the second that I think of something, I write it down, because if I don't, then I'm going to completely forget about it. But I found that having it in Notion, there were too many distractions and too many like steps along the way, even if I made it the most accessible I possibly could, because I had to open my computer or open my phone. Even though it was nice and easily accessible to me no matter where I was, I just found myself, I would open my phone and then get distracted by something else. So that wasn't really working for me. I do still want to set that up for moments where I'm like not at home and I think of something. I would still like to have that set up in a really easily accessible way where I can just jot things down and not worry about it looking nice, because that's kind of the other thing with like physical notebooks. I would always want it to look neat and nice, and I'd always be really worried about that, but I have not been doing that in here. So basically this has been a catch-all of like things that I think of, just literally quickly jotting all of it down, things that I need to do, like whatever it might be. It's been really great, honestly. It's super helpful. There are still some things that I need to take action on in here, but at least having this is really handy. Like the pen goes right in it, so I'm not going to lose it. I always have something to write with. So I'm going to take some time to kind of like write down all of these brain drain things and then capture them in Notion so then I can plan them. It might seem like a really like a lot of steps and everything and a roundabout way of doing things, but honestly, I'm just finding what works for me, and sometimes the like most direct route is not going to be the one, and oftentimes I would say is not going to be the one that I am able to follow. So this is just what I do. Anyways, I'm going to get to that. I'm not going to like sit and explain everything that I'm doing, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys like the heads up of what I am about to do on my computer. I'm going to do all of that and then work. I do have a meeting soon, so I might have to save my brain draining for after the meeting, but that's fine. I will get to it. Really loud, so sorry about that, but I am making the same breakfast as yesterday because honestly it just hit yesterday, and like I don't know what it was, but it was very, very yummy yesterday, so I was kind of craving the same thing today. So that is exactly what I'm having. I just got egg on me. Really excited for today because it has been just such a long time since I've had a weekend day at home. This was meant to be like a day in the life vlog, but honestly yesterday I just kind of worked all day. I was pretty productive, so like I did have a good day. I'm just gonna get some berries for my breakfast. I have a ton of raspberries that I need to eat because they were on a really good sale this week, so I picked up a bunch of them, but I haven't had any yet, which is a problem. So today I'm gonna eat a bunch of raspberries. But anyways, I have not had like, it's Saturday. Did I say that already? Probably. I don't know. But I haven't had a weekend day just at home where I don't really have plans. Like, I definitely have things that I want to do, but where I don't really have like a schedule or anything like that, which I am just so looking forward to, not having a schedule, not having to worry about things. Like, I'm just very excited for that. So I feel like today is going to be a really great day. Look at that deliciousness and beauty. Oh, I'm really hungry. I'm going to probably color one of my like coloring book pictures. Well, I mean like my iPad coloring book pictures while I am eating my breakfast. I definitely do. I'm gonna watch something and color one of my coloring book pictures while I eat my breakfast, and then I will figure out what I want to do. Like, I do have a to-do list for the day, but what I kind of do on weekends is go with the flow a little bit more. So rather than like having my to-do list following it to a T, I will kind of, oh, I have to do my journaling too. I will have a list that's usually smaller than the list that I normally have, and I will go off of that. But then also if there's something else that I think of that I want to do, I will do that. But then I always put it in my to-do list after, because if I don't, then I'm like, you know, it's just, I need that dopamine, okay? Oh, this breakfast is so good again today. I don't know what I've done differently than recently, but like, man. So I'm gonna put something on TV. I'm going to update my habit tracker for today, do my journaling, and then we will see what the plan is for the rest of the day. Videos edited. Usually I would get to like the part where I have to add music, and then for some reason, even though that's literally like the quickest thing, I always put it off. So I just did it all in one. The two are exporting now, and I am going to do something else after that. I think some more editing. I'll actually kind of like sort through the footage that I have and see where I am, what I have, all of that jazz. So yeah, I'm feeling really good about that. It's definitely taking longer than I expected it to, but I've also kind of been not lazy today, but I've been taking it easy because it's my first day off in a while. So that's definitely kind of catching up to me. Although it's only 1:30, but I always do this thing where I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 1:30, like the day is basically done. But that's not true at all. So I don't know why I'm like that. I do have the air fryer heating up right now because I wasn't going to have lunch because I'm not feeling super hungry. But then I end up getting hungry at like 3, and I'm like, it's too late for dinner, or too late to have lunch. It's almost dinner time. It's just a lot. So I'm going to make myself a little salad with some chicken strips. And I did make myself a second coffee. This one is decaf. I switched to decaf. I only have 1 caffeinated coffee a day. My air fryer has been making this fun noise. I don't know why it's doing this, but I don't like it. But it does this basically when it's almost at the temperature. And it never used to do it before. Very weird. Anyways, I am going to take a break while those videos are exporting because I would like to do something else other than work. Breaks are important. Apparently, breaks are so important to me that I ended up taking one for multiple days. So, nailed it. Really sorry about that, but I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the last of the backlog of vlogs that I am actually posting because I did end up scrapping some, but fresh start here. So now I'm going to have my goal of actually finishing the vlogs that I start. I'm going to be organized with it, fingers crossed, but there will definitely be new videos out soon now that I have all this done. But I hope you enjoyed watching them, even though they were kind of sporadic and the dates were all over the place, whatever. No one probably cares, but I do. So I will see you in another new video very soon. Bye!